close in here, we'll open the doors and then we'll interact. But this is ideal because I've been freezing to death all day. So go ahead and give out all the body heat you want. How many of you, if any, sat in on Liza Palmer's thing on endings this morning? Okay, I'm happy to say that I will not be covering the same territory because once she did a brilliant exposition on structure and how you get to the ending in terms of acts and things at stake and twists in the plot and so forth, which is all valuable stuff that you should certainly know. That's not what I'm going to tell you. What I'm good at, yes, did you have a question?
Put the microphone down.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I sound loud to myself regardless, so yes, definitely gesture loudly if I leave things out. So anyway, what I'm concerned with is what you might call the smaller endings. Not what happened, but how you write about what happened. How do you, everything is endings in a book. Sentences have endings, chapters have endings, scenes have endings, and of course the book itself has an ending. Well, all of those have to be crafted in some way. And so what Liza was saying, well, this happens in the first act and so forth. Well, maybe it does, but how are you going to get it from your head onto the page in a way that makes people want to go on reading after they hit the end of that first sentence? So that's the sort of thing that I'm going to tell you. And there will be time afterwards for people to ask questions about that or anything else you might happen to want to know. All right, so endings doesn't just mean the last paragraph, sentence, or chapter of your story. Every sentence, paragraph, and chapter has its own ending, and all of them are important, but admittedly some are more important than others. Okay, one thing I do when I pick up a book by an unknown but of good repute author is look at the first sentence and the last sentence. You shouldn't do that probably because they don't want to give away the last sentence, but if it's a weird sentence, I'm thinking, but for instance, I was rereading Shogun recently. I read it originally like 20 years ago, and it was fabulous, and it's still fabulous. But this time I was reading it for scholarly reasons. In other words, I am working on what I think is the final